This is a Fox 17 winter weather alert.
All right, let's get rocking and rolling with this forecast. If you've been waiting for some snow to make it into West Michigan, in particular Grand Rapids, because we have like the lowest tally out of all locations, or very many here in the viewing area, well, this is your day, not for a colossal snowstorm, but for a decent little shot of snow later on this evening and into the overnight. Not right now, though, just thickening up clouds around the Grand Rapids area. And good news that we're not looking for snow to develop during the drive home from work, or, for the majority of people. So I think we hold off with any snowflakes until around or after 8 o'clock, probably even more so towards 9 o'clock. Nonetheless, some light snow becomes a moderate snow by late evening. Temperatures in the upper half of the 20s. So we will hold steady for the majority of hours, then begin to rise slowly, very slowly, but surely in the overnight. I think the window, as I talked about last night on the 10, 11 o'clock shows, if you were watching, between about 9 o'clock tonight and probably 4 in the morning. That's the zone where we're going to get this 3 to 4 inches. That's going to be a solid 3 to 4 inches, I do believe. So no wavering from that. We'll hold ground on this accumulation. Look for it to come in, and then we'll start to get some compaction and melting. So if you go to sleep around 9, 10 o'clock tonight, and you're not working tomorrow, you sleep in till say noon or 1 o'clock, you may not be able to measure that much, because we'll start to get that compaction with temperatures rising into the middle 30s. So here we go. Winter weather advisories all across the board. The entirety of the state of Michigan underneath in a winter weather advisory. Nothing other than that. So there will be an important system that is to arrive, as I said, mid-evening tonight, especially beyond. I've got the snow bands here. The snow sectioned off at 4 to 6 off to the north. And certainly there will be a shot to get about a half foot of snow. Muskegon County, northward into Oceana, Newaygo, Mecosta, Montcalm. How about extreme northern Kent County? Once again, you won't have to drive too far northward from Grand Rapids to get into amounts, say 5, maybe approaching 6 inches of snow. We'll see how it plays out. Here in GR, again, I'm going 3 to 4 inches. And we'll just kind of watch that radar and see how it does arrive in the hours to come. But 8, 9 o'clock and beyond, that's when you want to stay off those roadways. And amounts will taper to the south, but there will be a burst of snow even for our southern communities. So I think that, an inch to 2 inches is conceivable in Kalamazoo, but we'll begin to get that mixing in the early overnight. So the window of opportunity, it is short-lived. It's short-lived before we begin to change over and put an end to the accumulations down to the south, including the I-94 corridor. But these purple colors, they are getting closer now. The leading edge of this on this particular radar is not reaching the ground. We do have snow, though, being reported out at O'Hare in Chicago. So it is marching its way now into Lake Michigan and will be headed in the direction of GR, of Holland, of Kalamazoo, of Muskegon. As I say, 7:30, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, that's the zone where we'll begin to have those snowflakes arrive. And, of course, first along the lakeshore, because that's the direction from which it's coming. Here we are, 2, 3 in the morning, the pink color already showing up. That's because we got some milder air slowly starting to work its way up from the south, and that will make a little bit further northward progress likely than this RPM model is suggesting. So I think all the way to Grand Rapids, probably by 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, we're really backing down with the accumulations, but the damage will already have been done, if you want to call it that, about 3 to 4 inches locally. Even a little bit of drizzle or light rain can mix in here late in the game, late tomorrow morning. By the afternoon, I think by 1, 2, 3 o'clock, this is completely out of here. We're just left with the clouds, and we're waiting for another system to come up into the Midwest on Friday, but not until then. That'll sag out of here. Tomorrow night is in good shape, other than potentially some slick roadways still lingering around. We go into Thursday, partly sunny to mostly cloudy, and then overnight Thursday into Friday morning, I think probably late morning, and this could be critical. If this system holds off with its moisture until the afternoon on Friday, we're going to be flirting with that freezing mark, and I am not looking for a snowstorm out of this, but if we do have some issues, it's going to be with freezing rain, as the surface temps will be around 30 to 32 degrees. But again, the arrival of that system, we get into the daily warming process, we could actually help ourselves out if it holds off versus maybe beginning in the morning. So we'll hone in on that. There could be a period of some icing followed by a change over to rain. Annie, you see the forecast into early next week. Really not too bad. The first week of January, temps near 40.
Yeah, not bad at all. Anthony, thank you. Long-term care